Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside a house flip we just finished up. Well, it's almost finished up. It is staged. There's a few minor things we have to do still. But this is one we bought for $100,000, and we will be listing it for much more than that. So we'll talk about that and all the different things we did. If you recognize the house, we added stucco, which made it look so much better. And we'll show you the inside and talk about the numbers too. So, of course, check out investformore.com for much more information on our flips, rentals, being an agent, all of that great stuff too. And let's take a look at this house. There, I shut the pretty red door so you can see exactly what the house looks like now. So when we bought this house, it was yellow. It had what could have been asbestos siding on it. This siding is very wavy and cracks very easily. We never tested it, so we don't know for sure. But in my experience, it looks like asbestos siding. So we had a few options, and one is you can take the asbestos off, but you're limited by how much you can remove legally without bringing in an asbestos company, and it would have been more than we could, take off legally. Or you can side over it, you can stucco over it. So we decided to stucco over it, and I was going to see if they got their junk out yet. They did not. So obviously, that's one thing we need done before we get it listed. We also need to take professional pictures, so we're not quite ready. But the stucco guys need to come get their stuff. So by stuccoing the property, you can kind of seal in the asbestos tiles. They put kind of a foam over it before they put the stucco up, and you're not disturbing it that way. So there's no problems with, inhaling the asbestos, breaking it up. That's when asbestos is dangerous, when it's disturbed, when it's broken up, when it has dust particles in the air that you breathe. So that was $6,000 to do the stucco. I think it looks way better with that stucco. And then we still have to put up new gutters. So you can see the gutters are like different colors. That's because we're getting new gutters and we're waiting for those to be done tomorrow or the next day. And that's why that color is like slightly off from the front door color and looks a little weird. So that stuff we will get fixed. But all in all, the outside looks so much better than it did before. And I'm sure I'll splice in a picture here of what it looked like when we first got it so you can see the big difference. Now inside, it is so much better than it was. We'll have some pictures of it before. But you literally walked into this room and there was a kitchen and a living room in here with a wall separating them. So you can imagine how tiny this room was. I mean, it still feels really small, even though we took out the kitchen and moved it. So we came in here, did a lot of sheetrock work. We put the washer and dryer hookup back there because it took up an entire room before, and just had another closet for storage right there because there's very little storage in this house. And another tip, when we bought it, I think the MLS and possibly Public Records listed it as 520 square feet or something, but it felt bigger than that to me. With 500 square feet, it's pretty tough to get more than one bedroom in a house. And this was listed as one bedroom when we bought it, but we were able to convert another room to another bedroom to make it a 2-bedroom. And so I'm like, man, it's probably bigger than 500 square feet. So Nikki and I just measured it and measured the outside of the building, did a little bit of math. It's 740 square feet. So it is quite a bit bigger than what it was advertised before. So when we list it, we can say it was measured by the agent, that's me, and that's where we got the square footage from, but buyers to verify all of that and verify all information. So that will help the value as well, having that extra space. And here you can see our kitchen, which is all brand new, and this is where the laundry room was before. So you had your washer and dryer hookup right there, and then all the rest of this was just like unused space. So when you only have 700 square feet, your biggest room probably shouldn't be the laundry room. So that's why we moved it around. Now we have a decent sized kitchen. And I know a lot of people say, well, where do you eat? Where are you supposed to eat? Well, in a 700 square foot house, you don't always have room for everything. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Here's our bathroom, which is a little funky too, because you've got your window above the sink, and it should be over there, because then you have to put your medicine cabinet and your mirror over there. But we'll live with it. But that's just one thing that, there's always a few things that are done. Oh, fixed either. Look at that gap up there. There should never be a gap from your drywall and your tub. And we marked that a couple times for our contractor to fix. So that definitely needs fixed. Put the tub surround. Saves us so much money over tile and grouting and all the labor that comes with that. So that's why we do that. And people comment all the time how they love this more than tile because it's so much easier to clean. All right, so I talked about the numbers. I didn't lie. We paid $100,000 for this house. It was listed on the MLS, and it'd been for sale for quite a while, actually. I think the fact it's 1 bedroom, and it was in really rough shape, scared a lot of people away. And so we made a lower offer. They rejected it, said, we're only taking 100. So I'm like, okay, we'll do 100. Ended up buying it for 100,000. We probably spent 40 to 45,000 on repairs. Oh, I see more blue tape. What the heck? We'll have another probably 25,000 other costs for selling costs, carrying costs, closing costs, financing costs. And we just did a complete before and after video last Friday on the crazy divorce seller house. So I go over all those costs in detail there if you want to see exactly how those costs work. And then, yeah, you can see our blue tape. That means the contractor needs to fill that gap and make that look better, and he hasn't done that yet. So I need to do a few things still over here, but it's almost done. And pictures are happening soon, so we need to make sure those are done here quickly. But so 100,000 buy, 40,000, 45,000 repairs, 25,000 other costs. We're going to be listing it for $239,900. So our market's going crazy. Still, you can't buy anything nice for under $250,000. So it should sell quickly, even though it doesn't have a garage, even though, you know, it's a fairly small house. It still should have no problem selling. And we probably will get multiple offers like we usually do. So that's the property. That's what it looks like now. We'll show you, of course, have a few before pictures here spliced in, which you've probably already seen by this time since I'm mentioning it now at the end of the video. We love the comments. Love it when you hit that like button. Let us know what you think of the property. And yeah, we'll have many more videos coming up, a lot more houses come up here getting fixed. Still buying flips, so it's going much slower than we thought. And we'll have some more interesting videos on the different rental properties / flips we've been buying as well. All right, thanks a lot. We'll be back with more soon.